Action.
Good afternoon, all, and welcome back to Make It with Mickey show. I've got a little series I want to put together here. We're going to talk about in a second, but first I'd like to go to basically a big shout out to everybody. Thank you for my newcomers now subscribing to me. Also, thanks for all the hits on my first 3 videos that's been dropped. I'm getting questions, calls, texts. It's been a blast. To keep it coming. If you got any questions, I'll be happy to answer for you. But what I'm going to start with today is it's a 2-part series. There's always a big question at the holiday time. What do we do with the leftovers? Well, I got a couple problems solved here. Number one, in regarding to a beef or a roast or anything you might have like that. Now, I've taken the opportunity to go ahead and prep it and make it, but I want to go through the ingredients with you and to show you what you got to do. But it's a slow cooker method, so it's a set it and forget it, which I love. It's the overnight. So you take your roast, cube it up into 1/2-inch pieces, place it in your slow cooker. I use beef bouillon. Now, this stuff right here, folks, I'm not plugging anybody, but this is good stuff. Now, they make it for chicken, beef, they make the vegetable, they make all types. So I really like this brand. Couple tablespoons of that in with 4 cups of water, overnight on low. In the morning when you get up, you need to start your vegetable process. So what I do is I like, again, more onion, diced onion, yellow or white, doesn't really matter. I like to go to the hard. This time of year is really good time for a root vegetable. So I like the big carrots. I mean, look at that thing. I put one in there this morning. It had to be that long. You can get these. It's not organic. This is just a regular carrot, but good and hearty. I like the thick cut on those. I also like celery. I don't get into peeling off the strings on the celery. I fully cook it. So just dice it up. Again, 1/2-inch to 3/4-inch size. Okay? And then my next big find, I love cooking with these. Have you guys seen these? It's the Little Potato Company. They make these little potatoes, and they're yellow, they're reds, but they're great size. They're great to cook in the oven, to roast. But I quarter these, right? Quarter them up, boom, they go in. In the morning, low for 8 hours all day. After about 4 hours, I add crushed tomato, and I add tomato puree. I use the puree because if you use the sauce, it turns into water. So just throwing that out. But I want to show you what this comes out like. Now, I do a little salt and pepper, a few spices to bring it to what you like. If you like it super thick, you can bring out some Wondra and make a roux and thicken it up. But here's where I go. And I tell you, as you can see, beef throughout, potatoes, celery. I'll usually sprinkle a little corn in on it. It's a great hearty bowl for a winter day and a football game. But to top this dish off, I go back to my good old buddy Jiffy. Jiffy cornbread. Love it. Work with it all the time. I take it to the next level. I take a 1/2 cup of sauteed onions. I brown them till they're clear in butter. Mix it in with a 2-box blend. I also add my favorite Lucky Cream style super sweet corn. I do about 3/4 of a can of this. So this is brought together. And then my other trick, about a 1/4 cup of diced jalapeno. Blend that all in, cook it, away we go. Now I go back and use that 9x13 pan. Again, let's butter it, no spray. So that's where I'm at today. So that's my first offering of leftovers. So this will last a couple days. I'll usually get a Saturday and a Sunday football program out of it. My next one I'm going to offer is a ham salad. So stick around for that. It'll be dropped a little later. Thank you for coming back. This is it for Mickey for today. God bless.